Last week, I made a video about the Nintendo Switch Online as a service and a lot of the problems that it has as a service. But I didn't really give myself a chance to really go in depth regarding the online infrastructure and just why online really sucks, which is what I'm planning to do on this video. But before I do that, I gotta quickly correct myself on two things in the previous video. One, I got the initial the number wrong for the number of people that have Nintendo Switch Online. It's not 10 million, it's 25 million. I looked at the wrong numbers. I don't know why I thought it was 10. 25 makes way more sense considering everyone's at home right now. Second thing, I said that there were no RPGs on NES and SNES Online. That's not true. There are, but they're Japan exclusive. So I'm going to retract my statement, and now I'm going to say I really want Earthbound on the SNES app. So yeah, Nintendo Switch Online sucks. The servers don't really work. We're always seeing some type of lag, disconnects, stuff like that in games like Mario Kart 8, Splatoon 2, ARMS, Smash Ultimate, Mario Tennis. Surprisingly, you wouldn't really think that that game would be really laggy, but it is, at least from my experience, even wired. But that isn't exactly where the problems really begin. That's kind of the end result and where a lot of people's frustrations are going to really come from. Nintendo Switch Online has always sucked, and that it really isn't much of a surprise. I can say this a million times. I have said it plenty of times in, I think, this video and the previous video. And that really all stems down to the online servers. Also, the fact that most people aren't wired, but that's kind of already a gimme, so I shouldn't really have to say that. But I should say that if you're not wired, please buy a LAN adapter. You could probably buy one on Amazon for about $15-ish, give or take $5, maybe, depending on a sale or if it's you have to buy a specific one. But you go to Amazon, not that expensive. You don't even need the official Nintendo one. Just make sure you get a certified, just get one that works. I know some people might just get a random one and it doesn't work. I'll probably, maybe I'll just put one in the description down below if people, really want to get one. If some people ask in the comments. So yeah, ask in the comments if you guys need a link, and I'll put it in there. Also, if you're down there, hit the subscribe and like button. That'd be greatly appreciated. Quick plug. But yeah, Nintendo Switch Online, not good. And again, this revolves around the servers. So within the past few months, we found out the servers suck. They are 2 decades old. Pretty sure I've already said that. But we now know we are getting new servers. We found this out with the Monster Hunter Rise demo that was released in February, I believe. Where in the code, it does reference a new server, which I believe is called the NPLN server. The previous one called the NEX, which is pretty similar to NX. And they called that back in 2010, around that time when they bought that technology. It was around that time. But yeah, which is actually kind of a weird coincidence, but that's a story for another day. Yeah, we're getting new servers, but that doesn't exactly mean our internet problems are going to be solved. We kind of got to look more at this and be like, okay, why does it suck that much? And yeah, of course, the servers suck right now, but that isn't obviously the only reason. A lot of the reason seems to be that, one, I've already said, a lot of people aren't wired, and two, as much as I don't want to say it, a lot of people surprisingly have bad internet, or they're in an environment where they play their Switch where they're lacking good wireless connection. Since I've already said this, a lot of people aren't wired. Very many people are wireless. So a lot of people that are playing some type of Nintendo Switch online game are in an environment where they can't exactly play wirelessly. Like, they'll be in a room that has really thick walls and the router is probably on the other side of the house or apartment or wherever they're at, and they're just unable to really get the full power of the router, which really sucks. But they should have just went LAN, because that's way easier, if you ask me. Because I don't think it's that hard to really get, tug a 50-foot Ethernet cable in an apartment setting, or in a wired in a house setting. You could probably just set up a small switch, plug it to the wall and get like maybe like plug it in Ethernet to the wall. They're very fixable solutions, and I think a lot of the excuses people have for not having LAN is kind of a little unacceptable. Of course, that doesn't exactly excuse the fact that Nintendo Switch might not actually be able to handle the online. What I mean by that, even though I don't exactly have perfect proof of this, so take everything I'm about to say with a grain of salt, but from what I've seen from the Switch and the what's it called? There's this app. If you mod your Switch, custom firmware your Switch, you could see the performance of your Switch, like your CPU, GPU, RAM, and a lot of times the CPU is close, if not maxed out. So adding online to the mix is obviously going to add some sort of stress onto the game. So it's highly likely that the extra stress that the Switch will like have to take in from online can be seen through the through lag and disconnects and whatnot. So it's not like that's an impossibility. Again, take it with a grain of salt. I'm not gonna confirm this, but from what I've seen from these performance information and data that I've just seen from friends and what I've done myself, that seems to be the case. But again, I'm no expert, so again, this could all just be completely false. And yeah, that's literally my entire small little rant on Nintendo Switch Online. A little out there, not my normal thing, funny enough, but yeah, that's about it. If you're wireless, please, for the love of God, just go to LAN. It's so much easier. It'll save everyone a ton of headaches. And yeah, that's the video, guys. If you guys liked the video, hit the like button. Consider subscribing. My socials are in the description. Tell me what you guys think about Nintendo Switch Online and the new servers and, you know, everything regarding Nintendo Switch Online. Honestly, this is kind of a video I kind of wanted to do. I kind of wish I made this into the previous video, made them into one video, but what can you do? It's whatever. Yeah, that's about it, guys. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.